What's up guys? Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about a central theme that's going to be in a lot of my videos, and so I figured I should make one specific video that talks about this, just so that way for people that aren't aware of this topic can somewhat kind of get educated, because it's going to come up a lot in my videos, and that is centered around metaphysics. And so about 2 years ago I took a philosophy class and I really enjoyed it personally. And it really kind of opened my eyes to certain things when it comes to like making certain arguments and, having conversations about topics in particular, like scientific topics or philosophical topics. Metaphysics is something that you have to keep in mind, and it's something that kind of stuck with me and something that I take with me every day. And so I'm just going to kind of break that stuff down to you, tell you what metaphysics is, the different types of metaphysical beliefs, and that way I kind of overshadow that stuff, because when I go over it in my videos, I probably won't go into it in as much detail as I will right now. So without further ado, let's get started. Metaphysics is a form of philosophy that helps us understand our realities. It can be a kind of difficult topic to really describe. Philosophy as a whole is very complex, and it's all really centered around the individual in itself, and though it does relate to other people in the long run, the early points of philosophy and metaphysics really just has to do with the individual in and of itself. But don't worry, I got a super easy explanation for you guys. I'm really gonna break it down, okay? So think of a baby, well, maybe more like a toddler. In order for that baby or toddler to be able to have any sort of conversations with, say, like its parents or its dog, not only will it have to understand itself, but it's also gonna have to understand the world around it. And so that's really what the early points of philosophy really sets to establish. So there's three main concepts when it comes to philosophy. That is epistemology, metaphysics, and ethics. So epistemology and metaphysics really have to do with oneself and whether or not we as individuals can even begin to communicate with each other. If you're interested and you want me to make a separate video on epistemology, leave a comment on this video and I can definitely do that. But really I'm just going to be focused on metaphysics, which kind of breaks down how we view the rest of the world and what we think is real. And so there's four main types of metaphysical beliefs. It's all centered on what you think is real and what is consistent with matter. So basically an individual can believe that all matter is physical, all matter is spiritual. You can believe in a combination of both, or you can believe that matter is physical and spiritual but is created by a higher being. For those that believe that all matter is physical, that is what we call material monism. And essentially those people are more of scientific belief, and so those are the type of people that you may associate more with like atheism. So those people really don't believe that anything exists past death, that mostly like humans and animals are the same. We humans are just highly evolved animals, but we all live on the earth, we all die, and once you die, nothing happens. For those that believe that all matter is spiritual, that's basically our consciousness. And so the physical world that we live in is made up of spiritual matter, but nothing is truly physical. We're all spirits and spiritual energy. For those that believe in both physical and spiritual matter, that's what we call dualism. And those people believe in both the physical world and the spiritual world. So the world in which we live in is physical, but after death, then there are spiritual components where, consciousness is possibly more of a spiritual component rather than a physical. Spiritual monism and dualism have a stark difference between material monism, because consciousness from a material monist point of view doesn't necessarily believe that the conscious is spiritual, and it's mainly ruled like through science. And the last one, called theism, believes in both physical and spiritual matter that's created by a higher being culminates a lot of different world religions. So like Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, all of those different religions that believe there is a God or some sort of higher being, they all fall under that category. Now, as for me and what I believe, I align myself more with dualism. So I believe that the world is physical and spiritual. That's kind of the way I view the world. And everyone's different, you know. And the interesting thing about philosophy is, you know, based on your point of view, there is no wrong answer. Though we're able to all communicate with each other and talks among each other, we all view the world very differently. And that's what I think is pretty interesting. Now, some of you may be wondering why this topic is important or why I'm incorporating it in my videos. Really, the main reason is just because in order to keep our arguments consistent and logical, we have to follow our metaphysical belief. So by using metaphysics, it helps you remain consistent and avoid contradicting yourself. So that's really why I incorporated a lot of this into my videos. To be honest with you guys, I've only took one class of philosophy, so I'm by no means an expert in this stuff. So if there's any people that, you know, have majored in philosophy or taken more than just one class, definitely comment in the video down below. Let me know. I'd love to learn more about this certain topic so that way I can remain consistent in my videos. And let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear what you think is real, you know, what you think your metaphysical belief is. And I hope that you can take that into the videos that I will be posting next regarding all of my different theoretical conversations and things like that. And I can remain consistent and we can all drive and have interesting conversations in the comment section. But that's really it for this video. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Turn on all your notifications so that you'll be informed the next time I post a video. Hope to see you guys in the next one.